need 100 customers paying £500 a month, and we've got a 600 grand business there. The next phase of Rupert and where we need to take it. No, this is a disaster. I've already reached out to 90 prospective clients and it's only 1:30, but it's all about action. Going back to basics, I reckon you get about 30,000 a month.
I'm really keen, mate. I think it will help us a lot.
Adidas Global Football Sports Marketing Manager. And I've got his mobile number apparently.
All this for 30 views.
This is my boss James, this is me, and this is the social media assistant platform we've built called Rupert. Now, we're on a mission to get Rupert to 1,000 users by the end of 2025. But enough talking, let's get into it.
First job this morning, I've just emailed Pragmatic to serve their notice. And this isn't because they've done anything wrong, because we've received investment. As part of one of the conditions of that investment is that all development needs to be brought in-house via the investors team. Unfortunately, I've had to serve notice on Pragmatic, so I've let Rob know on email just now. I'm going to call him in a second as well, just to run through it. They've helped us to get to this point. They've been incredible, but it's just the next phase of Rupert and where we need to take it. So they'll run until the end of October. We need to finish off the last of the sprint work, which is YouTube, and then essentially it then gets passed over moving forward. So change of the guard, but all in all, hopefully going to be better for us. We're going to stop some of these bugs. We're going to implement automated testing. So yeah, that's my first thing Monday. But what I need to do today is to run through and start working on the prospective clients list as well. So I did 5 on Friday afternoon. So I did Adenola, Aldi, ASOS and Viva, and I've got loads more under here which we'll start running through now. So that's my list today. Just a quickie, mate, you know that video you did last week? You did a clip for Nick and I, didn't you? Where's my one?
On YouTube. It's the most recent video.
Okay. Fine. Okay, mate, that's all it was. Literally just wanted to have a look at it quickly. Right, so it's around 1:30 and just a little bit more detail on what I'm doing. So here is a list. There's about 50 businesses who we know have high volumes. You've got people like Zara, TK Maxx, Waitrose, Next, Netflix, Mango, Manchester United, City, Lush. And what I'm doing is on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, I'm adding them as a connection, but also just putting a bit of a note against it, which is tailored to the business, but also what position they're in. There's 3 positions that we're going after. We're going after CEO, CFO, and CMO contacts. Now, not every business will have a specific CFO. They might have a finance director or a managing director if it's CEO. They'll be varied. So what I'm trying to find is those 3 people of influence within the business and tailoring a message. So the CEO is very much more around the brand and the actual business in total. CFO, or people in finance, around revenue generating, and then the marketing is more around the socials, time aspect it's taking you to respond to these comments. Are you responding? This is how Rupert can help. Do you know, over the last few hours, I've already started to amend the message slightly. So I've now got a call to action, which is rather than ready to see how we can help or worth a conversation or worth a chat, I've actually changed the CTO now, which is, would you like me to give you 12 examples of comments where we can help? So actually, if they come back and say, actually, yeah, I'd love to see these 12, I can actively go on and actually then give you those examples in a nice document, which would be cool. So that's my change of tact. Already today, I've already reached out to 90 prospective clients and it's only 1:30. The plan would be to add them as a connection on LinkedIn with their note, then follow up with email on LinkedIn, follow up on email to email, and then also hopefully get on the phone and try and call them. Some of these will be hard to get hold of because obviously trying to get through to the finance director of H&M is going to be difficult, but hopefully if I can infiltrate the whole business and specifically each particular department, marketing, finance and senior leadership, I think it's really worth us and seeing how the potentially Rupert can support us or help us. So that is my plan. You'll also notice that these businesses are a lot bigger than the types of businesses we're going to acquire on places like Facebook ads, although Shark Ninja did come up on that. More luck than chance. Hopefully I can get through a few more today, so hopefully get to about 120, 130. Just trying to change this messaging to get a little bit better, but it's all about action. I'm going back to basics and doing what I can do best, which is selling this bloody platform because it actually works. It's very good. And actually tomorrow's a good one. I thought I had a call yesterday. Oh no, this is a disaster. Oh no. Oh I know what I've done. I deleted everything off Pipedrive, my CRM. Absolutely everything. Pipedrive, because I got rid of all my tasks. A lot of my tasks were syncing with my calendar. Shit. Hello, mate. Hello, buddy. How you doing? So it's the end of Monday. Today, all I've done is outreach, and I've sent messages to 112 people within 15 businesses. Yeah, busy all day. So by the end of the week, I want to have spoke to, or at least reached out to, let's aim for 600 by the end of the week, and then we'll follow up with an email and obviously message as well. So yeah, good day. We just need to just get some sales calls booked in, show them some examples of how it can help, and then we get going. Tuesday, coffee. I've just finished listening to Alex Mosey's most recent podcast where someone I know is on it, Oliver Bruce. This guy here, he flew over to Las Vegas, I think it was Las Vegas, to see him. He's doing a bit of a Q&A and a couple of day seminar with his team. But what's interesting is when you listen to the questions that people are asking, every business owner's got the same bloody questions and the same problems, whether it's staffing, whether it's CAC, whether it's LTV, cash flow, messaging, marketing, sales, the usual stuff. It's quite nice to hear that even businesses that are doing 30 plus million have still got the same bloody problems that we all have, which is cool. What I've decided to do definitely this week is just take a step back, focus on one channel and one task, which obviously is getting the right customers and the right messaging to the right types of people within the right businesses. I'm keen obviously for the platform to be ready to rock and roll so that we can start email marketing as well. I'd love it to be by the end of the month, but I think I'm going to be pushing it a little bit there. So I just need to sort of sit back, take stock, really look at the messaging, and then execute. I need 100 customers paying £500 a month, and we've got 600 grand business there, which it should be pretty easy. There's going to be enough businesses out there that are spending enough on social, whether it be organically or from a pay perspective. I've also got a call today with On The Tools, and they're going to be paying £400 a month, so I just want to get those guys over the line, which is cool. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, isn't this a turn up for the books? Sean Fuller at 9:20 last night. Hey James, I'm trying to reactivate my subscription to Rupert, but when I try, it tries to put me into the free trial. But when I try to go through, I get denied since I already have a subscription. Can you help me out? There's a bug in the system. So Sean, I will absolutely help you out. But this is one of the clients who had a vast amount of comments who I couldn't understand weren't resubscribing, or at least, past the free trial. So it's very, very interesting that they've come back and now want to use it. But what a nice way to start the day. So happy with that. But our prices have gone up, Sean, I'm afraid, buddy old pal. So you're going to have to get the program and pay a little bit more money because Rupert's not that cheap anymore, my friend. Great start to the day. Love that.
Wow, I reckon you get about 30,000 a month.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
When I looked at the vast amount of comments you get, and that community management wasn't being done, I was quite shocked.
It is ridiculous.
Although, we look at all these social listening tools and they're great, I think if you isolate the comment section, there is so much value there. So much value. And it's being missed at the moment. It's
what people are thinking and feeling and expressing at that particular time, do you know what I mean? And that's important. Okay, that sounds good, mate. I think it will definitely help us and help the team sort of grow that community management and understand who are our ambassadors, who aren't, who should be blocking because they're just automatically bringing down the sentiment of the post, or do you know what I mean? I'm really keen, mate. I think it will help us a lot. We'll meet up again and we'll run through this in a bit more detail, but at the moment I will run through the guys with just what I can and can't do essentially, and then we'll 100% have another chat.
Cheers, buddy. Take care, buddy. So $350 a month, that'll move the needle, plus the $250 from Brave today. Compound. It's all compounding. But annoyingly, I've just had LinkedIn message me saying you've sent too many fucking messages, which isn't good. Yeah, I really like that.
I'm trying to think of what's the main point of this video that people would care about.
Just take the lead, mate. Like I said, even with that new one you've sent across today, in terms of the imagery, it's good, isn't it?
It grabs your attention a lot more.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see over the next month or two, or by now to the end of the year, what difference in views we get.
All this for 30 views.
Hey, one day, Michael. Walk done this morning, and now I am walking into my new office. Well, it's not a new office. I've just put a screen up, and then my second screen is going to go there. Right, today doing a report for Toolstation, who have just finished their proof of concept. Ring Isabel from Down with the Kids because their free trial is finished and she wants to use it. And then I also need to check that Sean at Brave Books in the US has come back to my email from yesterday because he wants to keep using it. If I can get those two in and hopefully Toolstation next week, I'm close to paying what I pay for development every month, which would be great. So that'll sort of be the first tick off. And then what I'm also going to do today is do 100 leads via LinkedIn. And also I've got a bit of a content plan that I wrote out last night around LinkedIn and YouTube, which is where majority of my leads are going to come from. I was on YouTube last night and I found some channels and people who are doing really well on YouTube, and I'm just going to use them as a bit of an example because actually the content that we do is very good. It's just not getting the views. So I'm just going to sort of reverse engineer what they're doing, and with some of the stuff that Michael and that's learning at the moment, hopefully we can then start really getting some traction on that side as well. So that's the plan.
John, it's James from Rupert. How are you doing?
We're going to pop into a meeting with my boss, so I'll be available in the morning from about 10. Is that all right?
Legend. I'll give you a shout then. I'm going to test something. It's Thursday now. So far this week's actually been quite good. Just taking a bit of a step back. I've put in about 1,500 quid of recurring revenue into the pipeline, 18 grand a year, which is great. So hopefully we can get some of that signed off. I've just downloaded some data from Clay. We know that they're the senior marketing manager. So they're either senior marketing manager, CMO, sales and marketing director. So really sort of higher level, more senior people in the marketing team. And I've just downloaded 30 of these. So I'm going to try some cold calling. Out of 30, we've got 27 mobile numbers. I've also got the Facebook pages here. So I'm going to have a quick look on how many followers they've got. Although this isn't a great indicator of how many comments they get, it does help because, for example, if you look at this business here, it's 24,000 followers. So it'd be interesting to see, how many we can get to at least have a call with us to test Rupert. I am also intrigued how many of these mobile numbers work. Adidas, Global Football Sports Marketing Manager. And I've got his mobile number apparently. Let's see if that one works. I'm going to be using the cold calling script from Benjamin Dennehy, which is...
I'm going to be honest with you, this is actually a cold call. Would you like to hang up or let me have 30 seconds?
We've had a look at your socials, you've got loads of engagement at the moment, and you're going to tell me one of two things. You respond to every single comment, and it's absolutely amazing, or actually you struggle a little bit due to resource because it's just one of the things that no one gets to. I'm going to write that cold calling script out now and see how we get on.